Hey YouTube, it's Boltz Shepherd and welcome to Boltz's 3 Days of Christmas. If you remember, last time I said I would be doing the furry YouTubers and how YouTube is getting affected by furry YouTubers. But things went a little dark in the last 24 hours and the Sun has reported on something quite disturbing. As disturbing as it isn't in general pornographic, the content actually claims that furries are a fetish group. A lot of people don't see it as, a lot of people, especially in the fandom, don't see it as a fetish group. They see it as escapism from the real world. I do, certainly. But the Sun doesn't seem to have any idea what they're talking about. So in the article, it says, a family-friendly competition run by crumpet firm Warburton's used a hashtag linked to a fetish community. First of all, they haven't even mentioned the word furry yet, and they're claiming we're a fetish community. That's one big problem I find to see in this news article. And, I mean, all in all, the Sun are known for spurring up shit, but it's probably why they're not sold in many places anymore. Anyway, let's continue. McFly star Tom Fletcher is fronting the contest that invited customers to upload snaps of their decorated treats on Instagram along with hashtag Crumpet Creations. And then it has a picture of what looks to be a deer and some other animal, I can't tell what that is. And then it says, a family-friendly competition accidentally linked to a fetish community. Again, they haven't looked it up, which is the major problem. They haven't researched any of the information on the community or the fandom. But anyone searching for that hashtag was exposed to snaps of furries, a term for people who dress in animal outfits for sexual thrills. Again, at this point they've claimed that we dress for sexual thrills. Have they seen videos? We're pretty much worldwide now and they still don't get the point. They haven't mentioned, well, they have mentioned the word furry actually, but they haven't mentioned anything about what we do. Admittedly, some of the fandom is pretty sexual, and it is a minority. It's a minor amount of people that go out of their way to make shag videos for other people who are into that. But I don't know what to say here, because they're getting all the information wrong straight off the bat. So a US costume maker, again, not even correct. Admittedly, it's a costume, but we prefer the term fursuits, don't we? So, admittedly, they've got it wrong. So, a US costume maker called Crumpet the Goat uses the same name online. One outraged mum. First of all, why are they outraged? I don't get that point. Why are they outraged? One outraged mum wrote, hey Warburtons, the hashtag also belongs to a family of furries and there are quite a few disturbing photos and videos. First of all, if you've been on Instagram though, and I don't know if I've seen it myself, but with that hashtag, there's never going to be any disturbing photos or videos. Unless the fursuit maker is actually terrible at making fursuits, which I'm assuming she isn't, or he, in the other case, because transgenders, then I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Tom, 32, launched the competition on Friday with prizes including tickets to see the Christmasaurus, a stage version of a musician's children's book. And then it's got the picture of Warburton's, which is run in Bolton, by the way, which is run in my city, my town. So how can Warburton's make this mistake? Every second Saturday of a month in Manchester, someone from Warburton's has got to have seen them. Anyone who searched for hashtag Crumpet Creations came across people dressed as animals for sexual thrills. The point that another problem with this article is that they haven't provided any images that are disturbing or in any case pornographic. They've only provided people fursuiting, and that's the major problem with the article. That is one of the major problems with the article. It is set to run for 4 more days, but the firm has changed the hashtag to Warburton's Christmas Crumpets after the Sun got in touch. Well, of course, the Sun would get in touch, you know them. A spokesman said the world of social media is a wonderful and varied place. This shows just how easy it is to get it wrong. We will do a bit more research next time. I bloody hope so. That was ridiculous. Warburton's are fucking ridiculous at this point. And admittedly, this isn't Warburton's fault. This is the Sun's fault as well. That is fucking ridiculous, that news article. And it's got me triggered. And this is another thing. Okay. So the Sun are known for spurring up shit. We all know that. But another problem with this is that they've seen the video. They provided a video of This Morning, the host from This Morning, with furries on their show. And the point that they're making is that furries are nothing but sexual freaks. So they need to get this information right. They don't have the right to call us anything on that list. On that list of stuff that are wrong with those problems, on that article, they don't have a right. They need to do some more research. And like I said, admittedly, they do spirit shit, so I'm not surprised that they're doing it. But it's spanning across millions and millions of platforms. It's on Daily Mail, or Daily Hail, as some would say. And it's on just loads of news articles. If you search up Warburtons and furries, the first thing that will pop up is The Sun, and then hundreds of other news articles about it, where they claim that furries are nothing but sexual freaks. So this is the problem with news these days. They need to get their information right, and they need to get it trustworthy, or they're going to go out of business. And so, admittedly, they run on business like this. With that news article, that's the sort of thing they run on. They run on business like this. And it's sad because we don't get anywhere by their benefits. It's a crock of shit. And they need to sort it out. And the problem is, and we did this in college a couple of months ago. It's called the hypodermic needle, and it's where anyone believes what is in the news or what's on TV. If you believe someone on the internet said that, you know, the President Obama was the devil, you know, you believe it, because apparently they provided evidence where there's a photo of him with a pair of horns on. No, you Photoshop it, that's easy. You see what my point is? They're not helping us, they're not doing anything to further us. They're just going against us like usual. This is why the news need to stick to the facts, and it is ridiculous. I do apologise for my little rant, but it's got me... But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this coverage of the news article that is ridiculously stupid. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the hundreds of GTA videos that will be coming out. Yes, I decided to cancel the Jurassic Park until after the holidays so that I can do the other, like the GTA, because I know that I'm not going to get Jurassic Park finished by now. It's not going to happen unless I cancel one of my videos. At first I wanted to get it done by Christmas, but it was never going to happen. I know that for a matter of fact. I decided to do GTA just for a little bit, then I'll be going back to Jurassic Park in January, and then I'll be switching to Call of Duty and GTA again. And I'll be doing a mix of the three, along with vlogs, and those won't be every Sunday. If I can't think of anything to do, or if there's no news or anything to do, I won't put up a video of me doing a vlog. I will simply put up another gaming video, because I have nothing to talk about. I have nothing to do. I thank you for joining me on this rant that I've just been on. I thank you for joining me, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be GTA. Bye bye!